But you know, they also do it the old-fashioned way by actually stealing papers out of our trash, or they intercept mail correspondence for us, or they somehow find a, you know, an old tax return in the garbage or whatever that you didn't shred. Well, the FCC talks about how important it is to shred documents, okay? That's why there are companies that make millions and billions of dollars, and all they do is shred corporate documents. That's because when you shred it, it goes away, and nobody can steal your name, your number, your address, your social security, your credit card information. It all gets destroyed, and only you have it. But you have to have a shredder to do that. Now, I don't know how many shredders we've sold here at HSN. It has to be in the millions and millions.
It's up there.
It's crazy, but this is what I was talking about. The FTC says to you, and they say, listen, there's a lot of steps you can take to try to protect yourself against identity theft. For example, customers, or consumers, excuse me, hopefully our customers, should closely guard their social security number. They should shred receipts, copies of credit card applications. I say copies of bills. Anything that's got your name, number, or anything important, you need to shred. But that comes from the FTC. Our price of $99.95 is the best on the market for basically a company that is responsible for, I think, what, a third of the machines, or is it 2/3?
A quarter.
A quarter.
Yeah, one of
so
four.
yeah, so it's a quarter of all the machines that are made come out of the company of Embassy, and we love them. They're, in our opinion, they're the best shredders on the market. I love this particular shredder because it's the perfect size for the family. It'll shred 10 pages at a time. It'll do staples. Yep. It'll do small paper clips. It'll do credit cards. Pretty much does anything you need to shred to get rid of, Bill. It takes care of it.
And tax time is the most prevalent time of year that identity theft even happens. Do you know half of all identity theft happens during tax season? Because all this stuff that comes in the mail, that we take off the printer, that we're sending off to the accountant, it is out there in the ethers and susceptible, so we want to be able to shred it. So Embassy's a great name brand, but it's also the features. We have other Embassy shredders, but this is the only one that's under $100. Yet they still put it on wheels for us. They still have that nice large pull-out bin, which, by the way, the bin even has hooks in place, so you can actually put a liner inside it. But look at the difference. Look at how this shred is not something you've seen before. Normally, we're used to this strip shred technology, but when it's this small and that fine, they can't piece it together. This technology has been around since the 70s. They figured that out, and they, being the identity thieves, who want to shop with our credit, ruin our credit, and then what happens? Guess what? With this shredder, this legal contract, I'm going to put it in, all of a sudden, it's gone, it's destroyed, thousands of little pieces per page. That is the reliability, that is the peace of mind that you're getting. And when we're talking about peace of mind, I want you to realize, this is a customer pick, and with like 700 perfect 5-star reviews, because it does what it's supposed to do. Is it jamming? No. Is it keeping up with, oh, this pre-filled out credit application? I don't want that, let's just go through my junk mail. So it's about getting rid of the it's about securing your identity, but it's also about getting that clutter off your counter, off the filing cabinets, off your home office desk, because you're shredding it properly. Getting rid of those old tax documents, you're gonna love it. And realize it's the shredder today, but it's also a software bundle included as well. So we're giving you 3 full titles to protect your identity and your hard drive and all that. Then we're also giving you a 4th one called Hacker Up, a way to protect and manage your identity on social media. Have you ever tried logging into an app and they're like, well, what's your phone number for extra security?
Yeah, I know.
Let this help protect your identity as well. So you're protected virtually and physically with this configuration this morning.
We have all these great colors too, and that's another thing when you go to regular video stores or regular electronic retailers, you don't see 5 or 6 colors. You're never gonna find the leopard.
I know.
Look at our leopard. So it comes in leopard. We have it in red and blue and black. What do we call that red? Is that purple?
That is a Bordeaux.
That's a Bordeaux.
Exactly.
Excuse me. So that's the wine Bordeaux color. You know, Bill, it's funny you mentioned, because the reason I bought it because to reduce clutter. Sure. I wasn't even thinking about like protecting my identity. I was thinking about getting crud off my table. I had so many, you know, I had mailers that was like, you know, the equivalent of robocallers, but mail, you know, where you just get all this stuff in the mail, and most of it is junk mail. And I got tired of throwing it in the garbage. I was like, why don't I recycle? So I actually take a bin of this paper. I use it for stuffing when I'm sending packages, but I also it takes up about a fifth of the space of regular paper.
And the thing is, that junk mail that you're talking about, it's pre-filled out with our identities, so we can't just throw it away. That's why we want all the features that you're getting in this Embassy shredder. It gives you that fine, small, unidentifiable micro-cut technology. It's an evolution, but it's worth its weight in gold. 10 sheet capacity, not 6, not 8, but 10 sheets, yet it can still go through staples, credit cards, even paper clips if you like. The large pull-out bin, you never take the lid off anymore. It weighs about 20 pounds, so the fact that it's on casters rolls easily from room to room or under a desk. Actually, we're gonna show you the gears on the one in front of Guy, because I want you to see the quality and the density of these gears. Yet realize we're shipping it to you for free. So get it home and plug it in and see why it's a customer pick.
Yeah.
Because just the fact when you go out to the mailbox and you're like, oh, what do I do with all these documents with my address and name and identity? I don't just throw it away. Just walk over to your Embassy, shred it, and all of a sudden see with those gears how small and how fine everything ends up on the other side.
And you have to understand, a shredder is not a lightweight thing, okay? There's we put it on wheels, so because you're not gonna wanna carry this around. You know, I mean, I'm a big enough guy so I can haul it out of there, but I'll tell you, these things are very heavy because the gears inside there are heavy-duty stainless steel gears, okay? They got to go through paper clips. They got to go through staples. And these teeth, you ever see the car crushers? Have you seen them? They look a lot like that, only on a larger scale. That's what these do. And you want them built to last, and that's what Embassy is here for. If anything ever does get jammed in there, there's a reverse button so you can back it out. They take care of everything, okay? So even the automatic back out, if something, you know, if you put like a giant paper clip in there and it doesn't go through, you back it right out. It's not gonna hurt the machine. Those are heavy-duty gears inside. But I'm telling you, it's funny, I've gotten to the point where I like shredding. Like, I like it.
Feels good.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, destroy it. I want to get rid of it. You know, because we like to do stuff like that. It's just like, you know, the first time I cut the lawn, I'm like, this is great. I'm cutting things. You know, you feel like when you're behind the wheel of a good machine, you actually really enjoy using it. There's no frustration.
You get your money out of it. And you get your money's worth. And the thing is, you think about what we should shred. It's the bank statements and the credit card offers. This is just a brief example. Insurance forms, medical documents, stuff that, I mean, you're trying to do a refinance on your home, all the stuff that's coming in. Are you trying to get a better interest rate on a car or on a TV or on your home? All those documents, you need documentation. But more importantly, a lot of us don't know we were a victim of identity theft until it's too late. Until all of a sudden we don't qualify for 3%, we're getting now 8%. It's like, what happened? Someone got your charge receipts. Someone got your tax documents. And remember this statistic, the half of all identity theft, 49% of all identity theft happens during tax season. That is right now. Most of us don't find out it's happened to us until someone else has picked up our return. Someone else got our check. It's like, why am I not getting my refund? Because someone filed before you. Identity theft. I was a victim of identity theft in college because I went to get my financial aid check. And all of a sudden, they're like, you don't qualify this year, sir. I'm like, kind of need that check.
Look at that.
Because someone had filed before me. Because you know what?
Wow.
So many of us were doing this. We're like, it's not going to happen to me. The statistic for identity theft, it's 1 in 7. And when you have this out at the curb, can you tell me what was a tax document, what's a medical record, what's a boarding pass? But look at that one piece of paper. That one piece of paper is taking up so much space, yet it's disappeared. And you know, yes, there are dumpster divers, but you know what? You take it out to the curb, and all of a sudden, it's a windy night, and your garbage can gets knocked over. And your paycheck stub is in the neighbor's yard. Or, you know, it's a medical record, or it's in prescription information. Shred it, and it's unidentifiable, and that's peace of mind at the end of the day.
There's a reason a lot of people install mailboxes with locks on them too, because you don't think people, when they see the little thing up in the air, you know, they're gonna go, they are looking for ways. And everybody's like, oh, I live in a nice neighborhood, nobody's gonna steal from me. Let me tell you something. First of all, that's where people go to steal. It's a nicer neighborhood. But let me tell you something. I could put something on the curb, like an old beat up vacuum. I put that on the curb. I mean, literally, it's in pieces. It'll be gone in 10 minutes. Somebody will come, and most of those people are good people that want to recycle, and they know how to fix something. So they're like, yeah, I'll fix it. I'll put it in a tag sale, and I'll make some money off it. Good for you. More power to you. But then there's other people that are really out there. You know, I saw a guy, and I'm not saying anything bad about the dude, but I watched him in my neighborhood, and he was following on his bicycle the UPS truck. And I'm like, because I saw the UPS truck go and then he stopped. And I'm like, this guy's following the UPS truck. I know he is. So I called the police. I don't ever know what happened, but I say, hey, this guy's on a red bike and he's following the UPS truck, and he stops. He's in my neighborhood, and he disappeared. I never heard anything from it, but I'll guarantee this guy was looking to take stuff. So if you don't think it happens, and it's not going to happen to you, it can happen to you, and it happens to one out of every 7 people. Yep. So here's what I'm proposing for you. Get one of these machines, try it out for 30 days. First of all, it's easy to use. You keep it on all the time. It has an auto feed, so whatever you put in it, it gets shredded and you're good to go. But it shreds down to this size, okay? It doesn't shred in strips. It doesn't shred in the long, big strips. It cross cuts. It's what we call microcut technology. So it cuts fine this way and that way. And we'll show you the shred type. So this is old school, right?
This is that old school from the 70s. Strip shred, 30 shreds per page. Sounded great in the 70s, but 30-piece puzzle, a 4-year-old can do it. A lot of us advanced to cross-cutting, which was definitely a better option because it was smaller, but that's even been around long enough where they've taken the time to piece it together because just a little bit of information goes a long way. Look at how the gears have just totally gotten bigger and denser.
Look at that. It's like dust coming out, like dust coming out of there, Bill.
And that's what you want. You can't put dust back together.
No.
And that's really what it walks away with. Because, you know, we've relied on this. A lot of our homes have it. That's why the Federal Trade Commission says we should. But this little piece of strip shred has identity on it. Crosscut. If you're going to get a 10-page crosscut, you're going to spend about $100. Why not get the latest in terms of microcut?
There's a T.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm not going to put all that together.
And the thing is, they'll move on to the next home or the next business. Yeah. And that's what you want. You don't want it to happen to you.
We have like a, I have an ongoing thing like with Danny too. I'm like, Dan, if you get home before me and you see the mail and you know stuff is crap, I'm like, put it through the shredder. He loves it because he's a kid. He's like, yeah, put it through the shredder. You know, kids love that stuff. Yeah. But I'm telling you, ladies, you know, if you are the one that handles the bills at home, you know exactly what's going on with all the junk mail that you get every single day. And I don't know about you, but it stresses me out to see a pile of envelopes. Even if it's not bad stuff and it's harmless, I don't want to see it.
Well, all this stuff,
yeah.
The junk mail,
I would say,
we hold on to it.
I would say,
just shred it.
I would say 75% of my mail is junk mail.
Do you know, actually, with those junk mail, they pad the envelopes with solicitations, so we have to open it up.
Right.
Because it can't go through most of your standard household shredders, because most of them can't go through 10 pages and staples and credit cards. And actually, speaking of credit cards, let me show you this example. We all can relate to credit cards, right? Dense, strong, plastic, we rely on it, we live in it. It's expired, it has my identity, I want to get rid of it. I try to cut it, just even bend it in half. Look what happens when I microcut it. That is how small all those little pieces become. And at the end of the day, can you tell me if it's Guy's credit card or my credit card, Visa or American Express? The shred is smaller than a dime. They're gonna move on, yet it has the power to go through that dense plastic. That's because you're getting Embassy. That's because you're not spending over $100. Most of our Embassy shredders are easily over $100, not this unit. And that's really the best time to pick it up is now. And if you really want leopard, you're never gonna find that leopard anywhere else but here. And realize you're walking away with microcut, convenience, the clutter disappears. Here's 100 pieces of paper that went through that 1970 strip shred. The bag is full, and Guy, can you even read it from over there? There's someone's email address.
Yeah. Look, there's Bill's home phone number right there.
Whoops, hide that. Same 100 pages, it's a smaller footprint. It's a smaller shred. So you're emptying the bin list, filling up your bin list.
Better for the environment.
You can't put it back together.
Yeah, well, it's better for recycling and things like that. And honestly, it makes your recycling so much easier because the paper, a crumpled up piece of paper, takes up about 20 times the amount of space when you crumple it up versus a little pile of dusty little bits, tidbits. If you get this today, it's $20 off. We got free shipping. And by the way, I think Bill did mention the software. Yep. But this is a 4-title software voucher that goes along with it. And this is going to also help to secure your, yourself at home, whether you're on your computer or whatever. There's lots of great ideas. Social media. You know, help your kids out with this stuff. You know, the kids are, I won't say they're innocent, but you know, they're kind of innocent when it comes to technology. They think everybody's,
even us. I don't know how it all works.
I'm like, yeah, kid, come on, be my friend. No, don't do it. I'm telling you, stay away from those people out there. Anyway, you're gonna love this, and remember, all the colors are available: black, blue. Is that Merlot or
Bordeaux?
Cabernet? It's Bordeaux. There's so many wines.
Is it?
Shannon's over there going, what did you say it was, Shannon? Do you think it's Merlot or Bordeaux? Or do you care?
I'm not a.
No. But you know what? It comes in a box.
It's burgundy.
Shannon's like, why are you involving me? I don't want to be involved in your presentation. Anyway, hey, listen, if you everything comes with great protection, but if you'd like a little extra protection, we have that available for you. It's called Protection Plus, and you can check it out. It's got hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, and no deductibles. Just click that